Hey guys, so I've had quite a few requests to do a quick little comparison speed and camera performance here between the Honor 5X and the Samsung Galaxy J7. I think both of them roughly about the same kind of price here, so you're getting quite a lot of phone for the money, but which one gives you the better overall deal, we can have a look. Just going to start them both up at the same time. I think we're getting Exynos low-end 7 series processor in the J7, 1.5 gigs of RAM versus 2 gigs of RAM Snapdragon 616 in the Honor 5X. But nevertheless, you can see the J7 does boot up faster here, which is nice. And I think we are pretty much all up to date on both of them. So just want to start off here, open up some apps, and you can have a look. Everything should be closed down, and then once we've done this, we'll have a look at the camera performance. And straight away you can see very nice. And whoa, that was a big lag on the Honor 5X. I think we are due to get some new J series phones from Samsung, so definitely looking forward to checking them out. But I think you can see here generally TouchWiz on the J7 is very nice and optimized, except for the camera, the clock. Leaving the Honor 5X in the mud, if we're to be honest. Also Play Store again, so clear victory here to the J7, which we can just benchmark the Snapdragon 616 as well against the one in the J7. You can look it up. Could be Exynos 7590 or something, but I mean, look at that. You can see there's definite progression on the J7. To me, it looks like it's going faster. But could be the same as well. Yeah, the J7 definitely out in front, and that's what we like to see from the J7. Hopefully the new J7 will have some premium build quality as well. That would be quite nice, because this is one area where the new Honor does shine, is in terms of the build quality, which is magnificent. It's a shame that the software doesn't always match that though. So definitely you can see here the wow. I was going to say the benchmarks were completely better here, but single core is lower than the new Snapdragon 616, and the multi-core is comfortably ahead here, so make of that as you will. Personally, I would prefer the Exynos in my device for the graphical performance. We can have a look at the web browsing. See that lag again? That's what you get with Snapdragon 615 descended devices. And just open up something here, render fail. So we don't like to see that. We'll give it to the Honor 5X here for the first website. Again, it can't render the damn thing. What's wrong with you? You're showing me up. Tech Radar, go. So again, nice and fast here, and the scrolling seems to be more responsive as well. You can see definite struggling there to provide a nice experience. GameSpot. Oh, we do have the Honor 5X here, throwing a left hook at the end. So still seems to be a little bit more laggy though when you're scrolling. So I'm probably going to give it to the J7 again, really, even though it did have a render fail. We can just have a look at the multitasking here. This is one area where the Huawei might one up the Samsung, who can't get it right. And straight away here I'm seeing faster performance on the Honor 5X. There is a slight delay when you do click it, but at the end of the day it's not reloading. Well, it did then, but generally it seems to be faster sometimes. Maybe I've opened my mouth too soon. So J7's catching up here, I think. I think the J7 has less RAM, so I think it's doing quite well considering. So maybe not quite as clear cut as at the start here. I think the Honor is still very slow sometimes. Probably going to give this one a draw. This one's not even loading on the J7. So a draw it is indeed. So yeah, you know, I think we can have a look at the cameras as well, because I haven't tested the camera yet on the Honor 5X. So we did do some shooting out and about here in the low light scenario, and I think generally it's what you would expect really from a kind of mid-range handset, or sorry, low-end to mid-range handset. If we're to be honest, it's very serviceable, but then again not a huge progression from the Honor 4X or some of the other Honor phones that you may be used to. I don't think it reaches the good consistency of the Moto G3 and also some other handsets of the same kind of price range, which give very nice performance even though they're cheap. But then again, you won't be disappointed. I think, you know, it does the job at the end of the day. But I think really buyers are looking for something a bit more here, and I think the colours were a little bit more colourful sometimes on the J7. The only thing about the J7 is that it's very easy to get the lens dirty, so you know that can be quite annoying and make smudgy pictures. So you can have a look as well at some video recording. So, you know, don't expect to be thrilled or anything with the kind of experience here. Very comparable when it comes to the cameras at the end of the day. But, you know, I think still really when you consider If you're more of a hardware person, you know, you like the feel of the handset, I think the Honor 5X is among one of the better built devices, but I don't think the software matches the hardware kind of performance here. And for the software, I'd probably take the J7 experience or the J5. They just feel more like delightful to use here, and more consistent. So we are getting new J phones as well, so it might be worthwhile to look out for that on the horizon. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.